Hello guys, welcome back to the Fantasy Football Series. Today picking our Game Week 11 team and see what we're going to be looking like going into that Game Week 11 and see what changes we want to make to the team and stuff like that. I'm starting the Game Week, I'm starting the day with an idea of what I kind of want to do, what I'm kind of thinking of doing, and that is to use this Game Week as like a free hit Game Week because I've got 2 transfers saved up. Use it like a free hit game week and then play my wild card the week after and rejiggle around the team fully. Because right now we have Raya against Chelsea in there or Merch against Tottenham, and neither of those games are games that I want to really invest into. The defence considering Gvardiol against Brighton, I'm happy with that. As I said the other day, Gvardiol has 6 goals in his last 8 away games. I'll back it, me. Dallo against Leicester, I'm happy with that. United keeping clean sheets and stuff like that, and Leicester aren't threatening too much right now. Pedro Porro against Ipswich, very happy with that. I don't think Ipswich are going to score against Pedro Porro, against Tottenham in general really. And Palmer against Arsenal, I don't mind it, but he has got a knock, so I'm on the fence right now, I'm on the fence. Semenyo against Brentford, I'm happy with that. You know, it's 50-50 format, and against Bournemouth, 50-50 format, I'm okay with it. Smith Rowe against Palace, iffy. I'm iffy on this one. The midfield's got me a bit hoo-ha where I want to invest in it right now. Strand Larsen against Southampton, the guy can stay captain, a good game the other game. Repaid the favour of me captaining him, and against Southampton I'm sure he'll do it again for me. Haaland against Brighton, currently holds the vice captain, probably hold the vice captain for the whole game week. And then Vardy against United, I'm okay with it because I've got Dallo there, and I feel the only person that can score against us right now for Leicester is Vardy, because Vardy loves a goal against United. I'm not going to lie, Vardy does love a goal against United, so he can stay in the team because he loves a goal against United. Robinson against Crystal Palace is going out to me a bit, but I don't know, I'm still backing like Vardy against Brighton. I back that defence. That defence I'm happy with. So against Chelsea, I said I don't want to invest in that. You know, the Chelsea what's happening there, and then Rodgers against Liverpool away. Don't want to invest in that too much either. So let's look at a couple of the changes that we could make. We're going to transfers right now, and obviously the players that I'm thinking like you could go, and then because we don't use like a free hit, you could go as well. I think I'm happy with the front three, and I'm happy with the defensive choices that I've got, especially with Robinson being the backup if anyone doesn't play. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. In terms of like what options we can go, I'm gonna start with a goalkeeper. I think like a goalkeeper, a good clean sheets game week. Is it worth me trying to invest into someone that's going to make a lot of saves or, you know, make a clean sheet? If I look at goalkeepers, I'm going to go on saves. Who makes a lot of saves? Flecker makes a lot of saves. Brentford, who are playing against Bournemouth. Can I back that? Can I back it? Sanchez against Arsenal. No, I'm not going to back that one. Pope, Newcastle, who are they playing against? Forest away. No, don't invest into that. Henderson for Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are playing Fulham. Don't want to invest into that too much either. None of the save keepers I really want to invest into. Obviously, Raya still makes quite a lot of saves. Merch makes a lot of saves as well, to be fair. I think it could be a game where Raya does make a lot of saves, Chelsea away, so I might just have to keep that investment and stick it in there. In terms of the other one, we'll keep Smith Rowe then. Okay. If we've got 2 transfers, we've got 17.4 mil. Let's look at what midfielders we could bring in. We could even bring in a forward. We could even take Vardy out and go, we're actually going to bring in a forward this game week. What's this on saves? I'll cost it 0. Well, total points on midfielders. Obviously, Salah is the main man, but if we bring in Salah, 4.6 mil, I can't get a midfielder with that. So we can't get Salah, but we could get Luis Diaz. We could bring in Luis Diaz, and we have a whole range of options we could go with. The only person we can go with is Son, Saka, Palmer, and Salah. And I don't want to invest into Saka either, playing against Chelsea away. It's not his type of fixture. It's really not his type of fixture. Brendan Johnson kind of does come out to me a bit. You know, playing against Ipswich. Luis Diaz against Villa. It's not too bad. I will scroll down and see, like, you know, who's playing who. Because I might just want to invest into Chris Wood, to be honest. Chris Wood against Newcastle. He did love a goal against Newcastle last year. That might be the way to go. Instead of Luis Diaz. Instead of Brendan Johnson and Chris Wood. Or I could even have Luis Diaz against Villa and Chris Wood. Could be either or, really. I like both of them midfield options, really, bringing in Johnson against Ipswich. I think Luis Diaz is better for the long term. If I look at the upcoming fixtures as well, they've got Southampton, but then they got that City game. But it's City at home, to be fair. And Brendan Johnson then has City away and then Fulham at home. It's iffy fixtures from both, really, but they rotate very well. While Semenyo, gets into a very nice run after this, and Mbeumo gets into a very nice run after this. So Mbeumo, Semenyo, you're not moving. Smith Rowe, his run starts to get pretty tough soon. Where's Rodgers gone? Rodgers, if I look at your fixture run, your fixture is a bit iffy still. But is it worth taking you out? Yeah, I don't think it's actually worth taking Rodgers out. I think if I'm going to take someone out, it would actually have to be Smith Rowe right now. Obviously, Eason gets a bit more money on there. So we bring in Luis Diaz again. That gives a good rotation in midfield. And doesn't mean I have to play my wild card really either there. With the minus, we got 3.5 mil budget still chilling about, still figuring out what to do with that. Obviously, Palmer will be back at some point. When does this fixture start to get nice? Obviously, Leicester away and Villa at home, Southampton away, Spurs away. Probably back on around here in January when I'll bring him back into the team. Spurs away is an actual game that I really want to have him in for. Not having Palmer and not having any of the big boys, only having one of the big boys, and it's the least performing big boy right now as well. It's just, with that knock, it's just got me in a bit of a doubt of keeping Palmer in the team right now. Obviously, I will probably play my wild card still. There's a few things I want to jig around in the team and just play around with and see where I want to put the team. But in terms of the game week, yeah, I'd rather have the back. If I'm going to put my wild card to rejig around the team, we're going to bring in Luis Diaz again. There we go. Luis Diaz back in the team. Kind of happy with everything else then. I said I'm happy with that defensive trio. There's no point me taking out a goalkeeper and trying to predict where a clean sheet's coming from. There's just not a point in it. So I may as well stick Raya in and hope Raya gets a few saves in there. I said the front three. I can make arguments for all the front three. John Larsen playing at Southampton. John Larsen on a good bit of form. Southampton are very poor. Haaland, he's on a bad bit of form, but it's bound to end soon. And then Vardy loves the goal against United. I can make arguments for that full front three. Okay, and then midfield four would be Luis Diaz against Villa, because Luis Diaz is on a really good bit. I feel like he's on a good bit of form. Is he on that good of a form right now? Because in the Premier League, not so much. He's actually not playing a lot in the Premier League, actually. Whoa. He had a really good Champions League game in midweek, and that's what's kind of convinced me here of I should get him in the team. 10.7 mil I have right now. I've got Johnson in, because I'm happy with how Brennan Johnson's playing right now. Obviously, go on that game. He had that 2-game break, but then I feel like he's going to be having a little bit of a streak now. Ipswich is a game where he can really do something. And then who else? I feel like Bowen could be a potential bring in for a game week and see how he does. Because Bowen against Everton at home as well. How has Bowen been doing in recent times? Player information. I call on the previous game against United. Obviously nothing against Forest there. It is just bad away form, but it's really good home form right now from West Ham, and that means a result could come in there. Where else would I want to look at for a result in midfield right now this game week? Would be, I said, Wolves here. United potentially as well with Bruno Fernandes. I don't want to invest in United right now because I feel like I curse us and then one of the Forest guys, but I feel like I've kind of eased my way. I think I'm going to thought about it. I'm going to put thought into who I actually want into the team, because now I'm very happy with it and we are going to make that transfer. I'm going to confirm that transfer. We're going to bring in Bowen and Johnson for the game week. We're begging Rodgers and Palmer not to do anything, but I feel like that's safe, and we'll play our wild card and we'll rejig things around. But that means Bowen can go there and then Smith Rowe can go there. It's a risk. It is a risk benching all for these Fulham boys, with Palace not being on the greatest of form, but having Brent Johnson in the team, Bowen in the team as well. Bowen might even be a shout for captain right now. Might even get a shout for captain. Really good home form all year round. 3 goals, 3 assists so far this year. Only did it against Ipswich, which makes me feel like Brendan Johnson could be doing it against Ipswich as well. He's got 4 goals, 2 assists, the same amount of goal involvement. Semenyo, how many goal involvements has Semenyo got? 4 goals, 1 assist. See, it's a good goal involvement midfield, and then this guy, 8 goals so far, and he's got a nice run coming up. Yeah, and Mbeumo was definitely staying in this team for a while longer. And that's going to be the team for the game week, guys. That is going to be the team for the game week. Raya in net with Gvardiol, Dallo, Pedro Porro in the defence, Johnson, Semenyo, Bowen and Mbeumo in the midfield, Strand, Larsen, Haaland and Vardy in the attack, where we see Muric, Smith Rowe, Robinson and Sleeper on the bench. I'm happy with it. 2 transfers used, no minus points. Let's see how the game week does. Let's see how the game week goes for us. Let's see if the decisions were right, and let's see if it pays off for us. Thank you for watching, guys. Like the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, because I'm on the channel all the time. thank you for watching, guys, and hopefully I do catch you next time. Cheers.